Hello, Stellar Souls. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time since I've done a pick a card. I'm so sorry. But we have another pick a card reading here for you today. And the topic is, this is a love update. I think it's about time. Checking the pulse of this connection. So your feelings versus your person's feelings. Whether you're in a relationship, situationship, marriage, whatever. We're going to dive as deep as we can on feelings, actions, intentions, blockages, advice, and then what they would say to you as well. Okay. If you are new here, welcome. Hi. I am a tarot reader, an intuitive empath, a Reiki healer here on YouTube. I also do private readings if you'd like to book one of those or check out the options. They are mostly custom. I did just offer a business breakthrough one that is more set and specific, but still allows you to ask questions. The link to my Etsy store is in the description box below. I also have all the decks below where you can find those, including my deck. I also have merch, and I also have a link to something that I think is very important at this time. It's just coming up. So if you are a femme with a womb and you need some womb healing, there's also a shop. They're actually having a Black Friday sale on at the moment. There is a link to a YONI healing shop and lots of resources down below as well. With all that being said, please only take what resonates out of these readings. I am not a medical professional. I am not a financial advisor, and you have free will. So does the other person involved here. So we can only control what we do and how we take these messages. So flip them if you need to. Time is fluid, so it could be happening now or at a later date. Just keep in mind all of that stuff. This is personal development from spirit, giving you a smorgasbord of information. And if it doesn't resonate with you, that's not the message for you today. There's plenty of other readings on my channel, from shorts to pick a cards to collective readings. And if you would like a personal, that's going to be a bit more specific, of course. So this is pile number 1. This is the Muse Tarot. This is pile number 2 and the Movie Tarot. And this is pile number 3 and the Modern Witch Tarot. Let's get into the reading and check the pulse of this connection. Pile number 1, welcome. This is your reading all about the pulse of this connection, your feelings versus their feelings. Let's get a card for the overall relationship. What's the pulse? The overall relationship. Okay, you got 2, 4 of Wands, Ace of Voices. What is the feelings of your person? What is the feelings of pile number 1's person towards them? Pile number, thank you. Also 2 cards. The World, a 3 of Cups. Their actions towards pile number 1. Their actions towards pile number 1. Whoa. Just one. Just one. I'm going to take that one. 4 of Materials. Your feelings towards this person. Pile number 1's feelings towards this person, please, Spirit. Page of Emotions. Your actions towards this person. Your actions towards this person. Your actions towards this person. Knight of Swords. Anything in the blind spot for this connection that they need to be aware of? Any blockages in this connection that they need to be aware of? Okay. And can we get a card on advice, overall advice? A card for overall advice in this connection. Pile number 1, please, Spirit. You've got 3. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Wheel, so I'll take that as well. 1, 2, 3. You have 3 of Voices, 2 of Voices, 8 of Wands. Interesting. All right, so the overall connection with the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Swords is talking about, this feels like someone saying, hey, I want to commit to you. This feels like someone saying, I need to let you know that I want to move in with you, that I want to commit to you, that I want to create a relationship here. Engagement, marriage. Let's talk about the commitment level of the relationship. Can we start a new conversation is what it feels like. This could also be a breakthrough in this relationship, but let's have a look at the overall energies between you two. Your person and their feelings towards you is the World and the Three of Cups. The World can sometimes talk about something coming to a close, like a cycle, okay? A cycle coming to a close where perhaps things have been a little bit, I want to say a little bit distant with that World energy. It can sometimes talk about travel, okay? Things have been a bit distant, so why don't we go out and have some fun? Things have been a bit quiet. Let's go out and have some fun. The Three of Cups is my birthday party card. It's my engagement card, engagement party card. But it's depicted here as 3 versions of yourself. So it's like maybe there's or 3 versions of this person. Maybe this person is actually saying, I want to go traveling and I would like to have a bit more fun. But this is their feelings towards you. So I think you're included in this plan. Their actions towards you is the 4 of materials. This talks about holding on to something, protecting something. It feels like they're protecting their heart as well. But their heart is a rose, and there's a thread connecting the 2 roses here. So it feels like they're protecting the connection and the blossoming of this connection, even though things might have been dry for a while. Why am I getting this? Sometimes the 3 of Cups can talk about like drinking, okay? It's like this connection needs some hydration. And again, here's the camel in the background. It's like things have been a bit dry in the past. If we water it, it will bloom like this rose. And I'm holding on to hope that it will. Over here, your feelings towards this person is, hey, I have feels. I have the feels. I have all the feels that I had when I was a teenager. You know, it's kind of like butterflies in the tummy, but there's a there's a deepening of these emotions. It's like, there's a little bit, it feels a little bit hidden. And this is like, I'm getting that Meryl Bainbridge song, Under the Water. It'll be swimming up to save you. No one else can save you. I think they have you have a special spot for this person in your heart. There's something here, though, that I feel like you might be giving your power away by putting this person on a pedestal. See how the heart chakra here is lit up as yellow, which I look at as in terms of chakras, it's coming from the soul. That's a solar plexus color, right? It's coming from the seat of your power, which is your belly button. I feel like you're kind of giving your power away by putting this person on such a pedestal because you have so much love for them that you think you're not enough for them. Take it if it resonates, but there's this depth, there's an underbelly. And this is interesting too, because I felt this before we even started this reading. It's even mentioned in the intro. If you are a femme watching this and you are holding onto a lot of emotions in your womb space, I feel like that too is giving away your creative power. Because your womb is the source of life. It's where creation happens. And it's the Empress energy, the divine feminine energy, that is a receiving energy, that is a magnetic energy. And I do think there's a level here. I've never got this from this card before. There's a level of you don't know how much you radiate. This person knows how much you radiate, but I think that you think so highly of them and not of yourself. Your actions towards this person is the Knight of Swords. So it could be you that's instigating this conversation. This is a knight that travels very quickly. So it's like, I really need to talk to you. Can we meet up? I need to talk to you. If you're in, you know, just a casual relationship, it's like, I really need to see you face to face so we can communicate. And I feel like this is face to face because I feel like so much of your communication lately has been, I want to say, in the air. So again, if your person has been traveling, or if there's distance between you, it's been via the internet or via the phone lines. You know what I mean? It's like in the air, satellite communication rather than face to face. And I feel like there's a rush to have something that is face to face, to have community with this person. Look at the way these people are sitting, circle of friends, right? Circle of friends, 3 of Cups, wanting to gather. Let's have a house party. Let's have a house warming. Let's welcome you home. You know, something like that. I just heard homecoming queen, but I actually wanted to say king, so that's interesting. If you're dealing with a masculine energy, regardless of gender, the way you see this person is so much bigger than the way you see yourself. Potential blockage in this connection is the Ten of Pentacles, and when it's a blockage, I have to read it in the reverse, right? So this is an element of, can this go the distance? Will this be something that is sustainable, grounded? Can we ground this connection, especially if this is up in the air? Like the communication's up in the air, the distance seems to be coming up here. We need to talk about this. You know, the thoughts that we have are blowing in the wind, and I need to like ground this owl so the owl can actually express the wisdom that's required to make this connection solidified. And so the blockage coming up as the Ten of Pentacles is this energy of, will our families get on? Will we have a house together? Will we be able to live together at some point? Will we have enough money to do that? Are we able to, if we want children, are we able to feed these children and shelter these children? Because all these things are on your mind, it feels. Possibly on your person's mind as well, but I strongly feel on your mind with you having the Knight of Voices here. I think the Four of Pentacles showing up in your person's like actions could be even saving, because they feel like this is the common goal, okay? And if this is the common goal, then they're feeling like they need to maybe quit some habits or just like rein things in a little bit. I think there needs to be a closing of one chapter. Let's clarify though. In the overall advice here, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, which again is talking about the end of one chapter and the beginning of another chapter, but it also feels like luck coming in, or a change, a dramatic karmic change in this relationship. You've got the Three of Swords, the Two of Voices. So if there's been denial, if there's been indecision about pain, or you've been at pain, like in pain, and I want to say at pains, that's a word, right? When you've been at pains with something, it's like you've been in pain about something, but it's just a different way to say at pains. About an indecision or a decision that hasn't been made about, again, it feels like coming home to each other, and my head just got really hot. Right around my eyes actually got really hot, which is interesting because this card is like blindfolded. I'm in denial about how this connection is transforming, and it's not feeling like it's transforming the way that I want it to right now. And look at that, like pathway to a door here. We need to have this conversation because I feel a little bit like topsy-turvy. I feel inside out. And again, this door, and you're crying outside the door. This person doesn't seem to be completely letting you in. And like I said, blocking off the heart chakra. But on a physical sense, I think they let you in, but not so much on a a emotional sense, because I think their emotions are spread. You know, it's like they have plenty of time for their friends, but not so much. Like they prioritize their friends and they prioritize their career, but they don't seem to be prioritizing you as much. The advice here is that in order to ease this pain and to bring a new chapter into fruition in this relationship, this conversation needs to happen quickly. This is usually good news. The Eight of Wands is usually good news, but it's interesting in this deck that it's like almost like a bounce back. You know, it's like 10 steps forward, 2 steps back, 10 steps forward, 2 steps back. So it's like fast communication coming in and then nothing. There's an inconsistency, but we haven't got the Knight of Wands here. So it's interesting that this is coming up. You've got the Knight of Swords, which is coming forward. You might be heavily surveilling this person, like watching their Instagram, their social media, and wanting, almost like manifesting communication from this person. But there's a determination in the overall advice to move forward, to charge forward, and to have this clear communication, regardless if it's going to bounce back in your face or not. We'll have to clarify that as well, because this karmic energy, it could go either way, okay? So let's have a look at the pulse of this connection. Can we get clarification on the Four of Wands, Ace of Voices as the overall energy between these two? Clarify the Four of Wands. Justice in reverse. Is someone coming out of a marriage? Is someone dissolving a marriage? And it's taking time. And there's a healing process that's going on here. Clarify the Four of Wands and Ace of Swords. I just saw Judgment as well. Yeah, I think that someone's dealing with something outside of this relationship. But also just there's disharmony here, right? There's something severely out of balance here. Two of Cups, soulmate energy. Yeah, I do feel like there's mutual love and affection between the two of you, but things are just out of balance. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor, so someone needs to take control here. Someone needs to boss up over this. This is Aries energy. I need to take the lead here, you know, and that's why this conversation needs to be had. Can we talk about what's hidden from us? Can we talk about the things that are as above, so below? Like, I can feel the energy is what you feel like you're saying to this person. I want to know that I'm not delusional about what is, like, seems to be on the cards for us. Marriage, commitment, or if this is a marriage, it's like the marriage is definitely under scrutiny. The connection and what we give to each other is definitely under scrutiny. I feel like there's decisions to be made, and there's an urgency to it with that Judgment card that flipped through but didn't come out, with the Justice in reverse. There's been delays in something being said, and it's like, no, we can't wait any longer for this to happen. We need to, like, play the move. Like, do you know what I mean? You have to play your hand. It's like a game of cards, or it's like checkmate. We need to, come on, make your move. That kind of energy. All right, tell me about the world and the cosmos. And the Three of Cups for pile one's person's feelings towards them. Pile one's feelings. Strength. There's a level of maturity, I think. I also think this person might be trying to gather up confidence to move into the next level of their life. I just saw the King of Swords. Yeah, they're intellectualizing how to almost plan how to move forward with this. Strength is Leo energy. Ace of Cups. Clarify the Four of Pentacles for their actions. Clarify the Four of Pentacles as their actions. The Devil. Yeah, okay, interesting. It's like this person's gathering all their strength, especially if they're a drinker, or they do prioritize other things over you. And what makes me even more aware of that is this Devil energy here in terms of their actions. They want to overcome something so that they can offer you a confident cup of love. But, like, the camel has enough liquid in them. This person might need liquid courage to talk to you. Like I said, they're very physically attracted to you, and I think they're very physically giving you what you want. Like, could be extreme chemistry here. But I feel like this person's emotions are not present. Like, they're not showing up. Nine of Cups. Yeah, does this person have a drinking problem? They think you're their wish fulfillment, but they can't get out of their own way. Anything else about their... Ooh, I don't like the dynamic because I'm thinking now about this. Anything else about this Devil energy? Anything else about this Devil energy? I'm so sorry, but I have to say what comes up. In my head, someone, like it's your spirit team or something like that, is just almost screaming at me. Knock, 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 knock. Almost like a bird. Knock, knock. Wow. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune. A chapter closing. This person is gambling their luck with you. This person, you're a karmic lesson for this person. I know that's a big call. Please take it if it resonates. This person has some growing up to do, I believe. They need to close this chapter of whatever silliness they're engaging in. I have to say silliness because it feels like they're missing something golden here. Look at all the golden energy. I'm going to come back to that in a second. I just feel like this person needs to risk it for the biscuit in terms of what it is that the potential here is so strong. But we can't, like I said in the beginning, we cannot control what other people do. And I'd be interested to see if this person can overcome this. There's signs that they can. There's signs that something might even force them to. Karma might hit them in the face. Let's clarify now the page of emotions for how pile 1 feels about this person, about their person. Clarify the page of emotions for how pile 1. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. You're the one wanting to communicate. You're the one hoping to have a breakthrough and to bring this relationship out of the cold. Can I come into the warmth of this home? Because I feel like we have a soulmate connection here. We have this warmth energy over here. You are warm, but you're feeling, this person is leaving you feeling depleted. The sanctuary is inside. The key is sitting right there, but this person is not picking it up. This is how you feel about this situation. You're out in the cold. And you're spiraling with thoughts that it's your fault. Oh. This is why this conversation needs to be had. But I think you also need to have a good conversation with yourself. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords about Seven of Wands. This is your actions towards this person. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. What? Wow, you're very clear. Your energy is very clear. Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. I want to rush in and talk about this, but I feel blocked. I feel like I need to protect my peace. Is this worth even bringing back up again? Or should I just leave it? This can sometimes think like this card is actually kind of giving me the energy of Icarus, of flying too close to the sun. And that puts them in a state where perhaps they could get burned. And so it's almost like I've been down this road before. But the urge is there. The urge to rush towards this person and communicate is big time. It's interesting that you've got your bow and arrow on the back. If someone's making you feel reckless, you're about to get on a motorbike with not exactly motorbike safe gear on, right? When you act in your head wants to rush towards this person. You want clarity. But your heart is actually not, like if you feel into your body, you need to feel into your own Page of Cups and bring your heart energy back, all that yellow energy, your power energy back into your solar plexus. Right? The seat of your personal power in your belly button. If you can picture that, I'm in touch with the source of my power. Hold your belly button and say that. Then if you communicate from that place, then you're not putting this person in your heart and overriding your own feelings for, okay, I'll do whatever just to make it right. Because it's a dangerous game. If you were to use your bow and arrow, it would be in your hand. It would be ready to shoot a shot because it would be safe to do so because you'd have a clear shot. But if you don't have a clear shot, what's the point of bringing out the arrow, right? So it's an energy of, well, I know it's not going to expand. And in that case, I need to put this bubble around me and protect my energy. You could be blocked from even communicating with this person, which I'm going to pull some cards at the end on how they, what they would say to you. Okay, let's have a look at this blockage position. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. The World. That's what's keeping things like blocked, is that this person won't give up their job of, you know, traveling around, or they haven't said to you, yeah, I'm not going to go on that trip because I want to solidify things with you, or they're going to go on this trip, and that really discombobulates this situation even more. It ungrounds this situation even more. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing instead of planting something here with you. I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. I don't want to end this cycle. This person is self-sabotaging. King of Cups. I was thinking to myself, are they self-sabotaging, or are they just not into you? You know, I have to think like that sometimes, especially when you're heavy in your head about stuff here. Oh, my throat chakra just popped. So it's like not even trusting your own truth and expressing yourself honestly. You just, like, whatever you were about to say, it's like not even coming from you. It's coming from a lower version of you, or like a lower vibration of you, where this person has put you. And you've allowed, and it's a hard situation. Again, narcissist, empath, that's what I feel. There's a certain level of control or coercion, I feel even, that's in your energy right now. And I was just testing. I was saying to myself, okay, is it that they're not into you? No, they're into you. They actually do have emotions. This person isn't a complete sociopath. They have emotions. In fact, they have very deep emotions, and I think that they would feel quite a bit of guilt when push comes to shove about the way that they've treated you. And that probably feeds into their own triggers of like, this person's actually better than me, so I'm going to make them feel worse so that I can feel better about myself. They feel bad about that. They want to offer you love. They want to overcome their demons. They want to move on with things. They want to appear as a mature, emotionally available, emotionally supportive partner. But I don't think that they can do it. It's showing that they may not do it. This Wheel of Fortune, it feels like that you're teetering with one, or they're teetering on the edge, right? With one gust of wind, they could blow right off. Compared to this Wheel of Fortune, this person is squatting at the top of this. They're hanging on. Like, this is where I belong. And if I want, I can leapfrog to another position, right? They've got that boost behind them. Whereas this person is literally hanging on one foot. Disgrounded. The position of the feet is a 4. So it's like roots, home, nurturing. I want all that, but I just don't know if I can do it. And I'm wearing the dice around my neck like I'm driving a fast car. Tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune for this person's actions towards pile 1. The Wheel of Fortune, clarify this person's actions. That's the Chariot. Which way? Wow. They may just surprise you. They may just surprise you and come rushing towards you. Let's see. Let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune in the outcome. 7 of Swords. Confessions of sneaking around, confessions of lies, little white lies. Where have you been? I've been here. No, you haven't. Oof, no wonder you've been in pain. No wonder there's denial about, no, they're a good person. Ooh, Page of Swords in reverse. Lessons that have taken a while to be learnt here. 4 of Cups, knowing there's actually something better. Boredom, apathy. I'm getting over this situation. Clarify the 8 of Wands. What is the communication? 6 of Wands. I feel like it's time for you, if you're going to get pushback from this, it's time for you to find your success elsewhere. Yep. Clarify. Double clarify. Right? You've got double 3 of Swords. You need to end the pain, and it's actually going to be for your best interest to move forward. And you're moving forward and you feel like that's getting pushed back, as in me moving forward means I'm leaving this behind. Yeah, it is. But it's for your best interest. It's blocking your blessings. This 6 of Wands is talking about success, being in the spotlight, getting the attention you deserve. I feel like this is a karmic soulmate, my dear friends. Pile 1. This is feeling very karmic. And for whatever reason, justice is not being served here. Because someone is not willing to face their own shadows here. Okay? Four of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck now, okay? So that dream, maybe that dream, that the sweet nothings that they said in the beginning is something that will just forever remain a dream, okay? If this is actually a marriage, it's the dissolution of that. If it's a commitment already, it's dissolving that, okay? Let's get some final advice. What advice cards do I want to use? I actually want to use this one, okay? Let's get some final advice here for pile number 1. Release control. You can't control this person. You can't fix this person. You can't change this person. It's time for you to shine anyway and attend to the real details here. And the real details here are making a list of the qualities that you want in someone and then checking it against this person. Honestly, that's what it feels like. It feels like you need to get really logical. You're in your head about this person, but what if you get really logical about you and your heart and what's important to you, right? We said that before. And then you can shine. When you attend to the details of your own feelings, when you attend to the details of your own life, when you attend to the details of, this is actually what I'm looking for. This is actually what I'm looking for, but in a healthier form, right? The Four of Wands, the 10 of materials, and the 2 of Cups. Then it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to blossom, to face towards the sun again, to turn your back on this situation and turn it towards yourself. Leo is self-assured, self-confident. I'm hearing self-fulfilling prophecy. So look, if this person has been in their head about change and woe is me, they're almost wanting you to get in your head and cause mental confusion for you so that you can forget your path forward. So that you're like, oh, there's no point in pushing forward. Actually, there really is. There really is. Let's have a look at what this person would say to you if they had the gall. What would this person say to pile number 1? I bury myself in work to forget you. We need to let each other go. I am not available. No shit, Sherlock. Honestly, a heart space energy is something that this person locks away in a cupboard. Or just like drowns. This person drowns it. Drowns it out. Bottom of the deck, I know I messed everything up. Yeah. Oh, so sad. I'm so sorry, pile number 1, but I hope this has given you some clarity. I feel like you already have this inkling, you already have this intuition, and it's time for you to trust yourself again. Really, really protect your energy. Put yourself in a bubble, circle of white light around yourself, or zip yourself up from the feet to the crown, okay? And really see yourself as protected. And if you need to have a conversation with this person to say, hey, I thank you for everything that we had, but it is time for me to move forward. And you don't need to justify anything else. You don't need to justify anything else, but you can move on. Because it's enough is enough of this pain. Every inkling that you've had about the things that have been going on, I'd say they're true, okay? And it's time for you to start a new chapter. This person may start their own chapter in their own way, but I feel like it's risky business. There feels like there's speed involved. And, you know, it's like fools rush in without much thought. This also could be that this person will avoid this confrontation, and their karma is to actually start this new beginning if they're wanting to move away or taking a job somewhere else or heading off to travel or whatever that world card is to you. That could be their new chapter, okay? So it very much feels like opposing forces here. I love you guys so much. Take really good care of yourself. If you would like to get more information on this, you can book a personal reading with me. The link is in the description box below. But I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Pile number 2. This is your reading. You chose the movie tarot deck. And this is all about checking the pulse of your connection. Your feelings and actions versus theirs. Diving into the overall outcome. Any blockages and some advice. Plus I'll also pull what they would say to you if they had the chance or had the courage at the end. Okay, let's get an overall temperature check. Can we check the pulse of this connection? Can I get a card on a pulse of this connection for pile number 2, please, Spirit? Where is it currently at? The pulse of this connection. Let's check the pulse. Knight of Swords. Can we get this person's feelings towards pile number 2? One card. This person's feelings towards pile number 2. The Empress, Judgment, and the World. Their actions towards pile number 2. One card. Their actions towards pile number 2. I'm hearing burger. Okay. Did you meet at a burger joint? Are you eating one? The Tower, the High Priestess. This is a lot of major arcana. All major arcana for this person. Yikes. Wow. Holy heck. Okay. And they got a lot of feelings, obviously. I'm asking for one card. It's like, bam. Okay. Your feelings towards this person is justice. Your actions towards this person. Wow. 7 of Coins, King of Cups, 5 of Cups, 3 of Wands. What's in the blockage position? The Moon. That makes sense. Overall energy, the Chariot. I've not seen what is going on. I have not seen this much major arcana in one reading in a long, long time. This is big time. Something is shifting big time. Bottom of the deck, we have the 2 of Cups, soulmate energy. Chariot is Cancer energy and moving forward. All right. This is a lot to unpack. Okay, with the Knight of Swords in this overall pulse of this connection, this is talking about fast-moving communication. Fast-moving communication. I feel like there's already something in the shadows, right? Because when I look at this blockage position, down here as the Moon, I'm reading it in reverse, okay? But when it's upright and I'm looking at it now in conjunction with this, and I'm just seeing this person's like, what movie is this? I can't recall. You guys will know. But the emo like hair across one eye, it's giving I'm not really addressing something, or something's in the dark. My nose is itching. So there's a lot of your spirit team, their spirit team gathering around this scenario right now. Obviously with so much major arcana energy. Okay. They see you as the Empress. I'm hearing I'd give up. Wow, okay. I'd give up the world to see you. Is that how it goes? Is it a Goo Goo Dolls song? I'd give up forever to hold you. Interesting. And that's Mila Djokovic, isn't it? Okay, interesting. What is that movie called? I can't remember. I was a big fan back in the day. And then you've got Thurman in Kill Bill. Judgment energy. This person is well aware that in order to this is an interesting way to say this, but I'm going to say, in order to keep you, and I'm hearing another song, but I can't pick it. It's like Keep You Satisfied. Keep you satisfied, to impress the Empress. They see you as a divine femme. So whether you resonate with as a masculine or feminine, they see you in your feminine energy. And gender, regardless of the cards, is irrelevant. It's energy, and we all have masculine and feminine within us. Their actions towards you is to create massive change here. I do feel like their actions are saying they want to do what is best for their highest good what... I need clarification here. I'm feeling like they're wanting to disrupt the foundation of this for their highest good, to bring something into balance, but it feels in secret. Okay? I might just cover this card because I'm not sure if that's something that I should be putting a sticker over. Yeah, you can probably guess the movie on that one as well. I need to clarify this because the book in the hand says recently deceased. I need to learn this deck better, but I thought I would use it. We've also got Clint Eastwood here. This is your feelings towards this person. You're wanting something to be set right. This person may have like really needed to look hard at themselves and realize what they've got with you. I'm hearing some things I can't really say on the internet. I need to clarify. Okay. And your actions are saying 7 of coins, 3 of wands, 5 of cups, King of cups. Your actions are kind of saying, I'm willing to invest in this if you are. If you actually realize, if you start expressing your emotions towards me, Bill Murray, okay, lost in translation, instead of leaving them up to chance, like if you're kind of saying, I've been waiting for you to properly express yourself. There are similarities to this reading in pile number 1, but I feel like this goes a little deeper. Something's lost in translation. Look, you may be culturally different from each other, but there could be an age gap. But I think you're feeling a little bit, yeah, this was a message for pile number 1 too. Dehydrated. You're waiting for the chance to ride this wave towards the person that you think this person is, but they haven't yet invested enough. And I think you're very willing to plant new seeds, to see something grow, to be patient. This 3 of wands is kind of making me think of like you've got a reminder set, or there's like a timeline set. You could have given this person an ultimatum, or you want to give this person an ultimatum in order to bring your feelings to a place of happiness. It's like, I'm sick of waiting for joy to arrive, so we need to balance something out here. And this being in the blockage or in the blind spot is the moon, labyrinth, David Bowie, and I read it in reverse. So it's the sun. It's like happiness. Happiness is the blockage because it feels like it's not really being seen. For the moon to show up in reverse, secrets need to be revealed here. It's like when the secrets are revealed, that is the blockage. It's almost like you don't know what you don't know until you know it, and then you're like, oh, that's where the conversation needs to be had. It's like, yeah, there's a sense of mystery showing up big time between these 2 cards. And you've walked this maze for long enough, and you get to this point where the blockage is like, well, we've arrived at the door, now what do we do? We've arrived at this new chapter, now what do we do? We've arrived at this place and we've burnt the building down, now what do we do? You've got the Chariot and the 2 of Cups in the overall advice, which is the 2 of Cups is about pouring equal love and appreciation into each other. It can often talk about soulmate energy. The 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck is hinting at feeling a little bit up in your head about things, like it's out of your hands. The 6 of Swords is saying moving away from chaos and into calm. The Knight of Swords is saying anxiety. That's a lot of sword energy. 2 of Swords is saying don't be in denial. It's time to make a decision. Holy heck. Holy heck. And the 5 of Swords saying it's time to walk away from this battle and this argument. 2 of Cups then feels like I want to go searching for a love that doesn't put me so in my head, that doesn't mentally disturb me. Okay, my tongue is itchy. There's an imbalance. There's it doesn't that talk about like sugar imbalances? Itchy tongue, but it's getting worse. It actually makes me think that you're not able to express yourself honestly. Why though? Gladiator. Is there fear involved here? I mean, I was picking that up with the energy of, look, this person here gave me the fear. And that's a Lily Allen song if you want to go and look up the lyrics to that, which is usually about fear of being controlled into a society and controlled creatively as well. Goodness me. Okay. Why so heavy, Spirit? Why so heavy? Okay, let's clarify the Knight of Swords for the overall pulse check. Clarify the Knight of Swords for the pulse check in this connection, please, Spirit. Clarify the Knight of Swords. What needs to be said? Who's coming to say it? Oh, stop. This card. When I picked this deck up, it was upside down, and you might have seen me turn it around and then put this deck aside and then come back to it. And then when I split the deck, just to shuffle it, it popped out again, and now it's here, but it's in reverse. We need to talk about the lack of commitment. We need to talk about the lack of foundation here. We need to talk about the future. Where is this going? That's what needs to be talked about. Anything else? We need to talk about, the joy that's missing. And as I say that, the Eight of Cups, we need to talk about how to walk away. We need to talk about our big feelings. The feelings that are feeling like they've just been swept under a rug. Like, oh, it's all good. Not addressed, haven't been addressing anything. This is my favorite Eight of Cups because it's like walking away from one thing that feels small, like a small spark, and walking towards the sun. You want to talk about the future. And the future, are my emotions safe, or do I need to set it on a pond and send it on its way? Turn my back on this small flame and walk towards the sun. Clarify the Empress, the World, and the Judgment energy as this person's feelings for pile number 2. Clarify the World, the Judgment, and the Empress. Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands. I've had a breakthrough. I fully appreciate the beauty of you, the nurturing comfort of you. I want to start over with you. I've taken a good look in the mirror. I need to make good judgment calls. I'm coming to the conclusion that I need to romanticize you, and I also want to have a passionate new beginning with you. Why am I not convinced? Charming. This is their feelings towards you though. So I think they are very clear. They've had the breakthrough that's what you want from them. But are they going to deliver with the High Priestess in the Tower? Their feelings towards you, very attracted to you, very like intimately attracted to you. They like taking you out on dates. They perhaps like the intellectual conversation and the things that you stir within them. The Empress again coming up, but now in their actions. Page of Pentacles and the Hermit. You've made me look at myself. And perhaps I need to take a good hard look at myself. The Hermit and the High Priestess are giving the same energy in this, where it's like, I need to kind of leave like a part of myself behind and come to my higher senses. And it's almost like this person is crying out for help with this, because their actions feel like, if we're going to disrupt everything, then I need to be completely honest with you. If a child is involved here too, I don't feel ready. I don't feel like I have the financial backing to create this child or to sustain this relationship. But they definitely see you as beautiful, and they may want to completely disrupt things by bringing a child into the equation. I feel like this person is battling their higher self, because I'm almost seeing this guy like trying to unalive the high priestess. Like they're trying to suppress their higher self, and so they're withdrawing. Their energy feels like they're withdrawing, because if they've got a child to someone else that they need to protect that situation, they can't afford another one perhaps, or because they're just a little bit like, well, if I'm going to address this like spiritual awakening that's happening within me, especially if they are going to be a parent. It's strongly coming up. If they're going to be a parent, if they're going to really come towards you and protect and provide for you, they're really wanting to come from a place that is awakened and ready. But they do feel nervous. And it may be that they're going to be honest with you about being nervous and about almost like asking for help to, if we're going to do this, then I need to tell you that I'm struggling financially, but I'm willing to go the distance. I'm willing to ground myself. I'm willing to root into this and nurture this, right? Strong mothering energy, strong youth energy, strong rooted home, family, nurturing energy. But it's like, but the tower's here. Clarify the tower in particular. It's like disruptive. It's breaking down a complete foundation. This person may, like, do they need to leave a marriage, or have they just left a marriage? But it's like, well, how do I come back for that? How do I rebuild that? How do I rebuild that for us and you? I do feel like this person is open to having this conversation with you. Clarify the tower. The sun. Yeah, they want a new beginning. They want to rebuild something. They want to feel happy again. They want to feel joy again, but they're just struggling with some demons of failure, I think, because it feels like the tower that crumbled in their past situation could kill off, could unalive the thing that feels like it's awakening within them and possibly awakening within you. I feel very mirrored energy between the two of you. And so if this is that their actions, then it's like, okay, we can trust their feelings of really thinking about how they can prove themselves to you and how they can have this intimacy with you and how they can connect with you. This may be a same-sex kind of relationship here. You make this person feel a certain kind of way that they haven't felt before. I feel like they want to win. They want to win. It's almost like they're trying to jump, like do a quantum leap in their life. And no wonder that's so scary. It's like completely ending one thing and completely not just starting something with you, but like the whole package with you, which can be extremely daunting. I'm hearing like a whole new world, magic carpet ride. Yeah. It's like out of this world kind of energy. But regal, royal, blessed. They see you as a fierce fighter, but also a fierce lover. That can be intimidating to anyone. So let's have a look at your feelings. Your feelings towards them. Clarify the justice. Pile number 2's feelings towards this person. Clarify the justice. 9 of Wands. I'm a bit tired. I'm tired of waiting for this situation to close out. But there's a final push. There's a final push. Because I want things to work out. I want things to work out. Anything else? Yeah, can we move this forward, please? I'm ready for calm. Can we move this into like a calmer state? Can we move this away from all the stuff and can we just go back to us? Clarify pile number two's feelings to actions towards this person with the King of Cups, Seven of Coins, Five of Cups, Three of Wands, Queen of Cups. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be nurturing. I'm ready to invest. I said that. You're ready to invest. But now you've got a divine counterpart situation here, right? King of Cups, Queen of Cups. You're saying, hey, I see you as my equal. I see us as being very capable of having cool, calm, collected communication, but also equal give and take when it comes to open heart spaces, like open emotional availability for each other. I want to be there to support you. I want to be there to nurture you. I feel like we've got a connection that we can empathically and telepathically communicate. So what's lost, oh, my throat, what was lost in communication before, lost in translation before, and what was in the dark before is going to be able to come to the light. If we can have this investment made, if we can settle this score, which feels like something outside of the relationship, to be completely honest, and just some fear in this person's, you know, heart space, in their power. They feel like they need to come into their power. They want to match your level of power. They want to be a mirror for you to see your beauty. Anything else about pile number two's actions, especially this Three of Wands, that feels like a reminder or a... Pile number two's actions. King of Pentacles. Yeah. You bring the stability. You bring the plan. You've got a lot more masculine energy than this person. And that feels like it's you taking charge of this situation, regardless of, obviously, gender. But you're saying, like, my actions towards you are to protect and provide, potentially because of the children that this person comes with, or the children that you both want to have, or because you feel like you're the mother and the father. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're the protector and provider, but you're also that mothering energy. And that is, like, if you think about the Empress being the queen of all queens, and having like the discipline of a mother, sometimes it's like, I will tell you what's best for you because I'm trying to protect you, but I will also love on you when you scrape your knees. It's like this, you're feeling like your actions towards this person are to say, come in, enjoy, but don't you dare like disappoint me. You've got high expectations, and this is good. Again, it's like ultimatum kind of energy. I think this person is very aware about how you where you stand, but you're making it extremely clear. I think you're also saying, like, choose me and choose this and start investing in it. Because the disappointment, we can't handle this anymore. You might also be giving this person a bit of a pep talk, to be completely honest, and saying, like, here are the rules here of engagement here. Here's where it feels like a plan, a strategy. Here's my role, here's your role. I can't keep doing it all. Okay, can we have a look at the moon in reverse in this blockage position? What is this blockage? Can we clarify the blockage as the moon in this connection? Three of Wands again wanted to flip out. So it's that energy of, you know, waiting for the right moment to take things to the next level. You've got Temperance, Sagittarius energy. The moon is Cancer, Pisces energy. This is about balance again. Balance with the Justice energy. There's a level of balance that comes through with Judgment as well. The sun and the moon, right? The sun and the moon in the Temperance angel's hand here of like, okay, we've been patient. We've been patient. And this is for things to come to light, for solutions to come to light, for truths of emotions to come to light, for declarations of how we feel. It's not just like, okay, I want you to say it. I want you to preach it. I want you to live it. I want you to breathe it. Like, learn my love language and let's engage in that. Again, rules of engagement, but also let's like take actions toward it. I need to see proof of this. Very healing energy. So as long as the healing is done, I feel like there's actual progress to be made here. There's wish fulfillment to be made here, but There are delays. There are delays in this coming to light. There are delays outside of your control. Can I have a look at the Chariot and the Two of Cups in the overall energy? Death and rebirth, yeah. So, a cycle here needs to close. A cycle beyond you needs to close out. And it's on this person's behalf, I believe. And it may even happen, like, at the time that I'm recording this at Scorpio season. So it might even be happening now. Confirm the Chariot energy in the outcome. Five of Cups. There's a bittersweet energy still. Five of Wands. The fives are about change, conflict, instability. Look, it feels like teething problems. And again, there's a lot of references in this reading to children. Babies in particular. Teething problems. Like, although we're moving forward and although we're committed, the Chariot in reverse now. It's like a stop-start energy of... And when you think about death and rebirth, if you think about a baby being born even, it's like, yes, you're moving forward in the relationship, but the baby doesn't get up and walk straight out of the womb. And so there's some bittersweet energy, there's some fiery conflict, fiery communication. But what you can remember about this Five of Wands is if we make an agreement to very clearly communicate, we can actually build a ladder to success here. We can channel that fiery energy into actually staying put and working on each other's, like being each other's support system here. Anything else? Anything else about this? Overall connection, overall advice. That's the Ten of Wands in reverse. There's a residual energy of just some extra things that need to be tied up. So even after you two make a commitment to each other, even after the legal perhaps is over, if there's legal involved or whatever, de facto, whatever was happening in the past, there's still like a residual energy of that person here. I do feel like this person has a level of fear over their own growth, holding themselves back a little bit of self-sabotage coming up here, and there is some delays in in clearing up the rubble. Let's say that. It's like you've flattened the land, you've got the plans drawn up, you know, you've bought the plot, but someone else has dumped a load of their like builder's rubble on your block and it needs to be removed. They're still dealing with certain things that could potentially cause these arguments. It's still moving forward, but it's delayed. Like there's delays. It's the Chariot energy does talk about two people kind of making they have to go in the one direction. They make an agreement to, okay, we both go this way. The horses both go this way. Otherwise, the carriage is going to fall over. You do that, but there comes a point where we won't be moving as fast as you think because there's just things we need to deal with. The world and the strength. Stay strong. This is a new opportunity. This is a new cycle beginning. This is a new chapter. And it is still moving in the right direction with this kind of soulmate-y energy here. This reading took a big turn because I was very confused about this energy of this person. And I think that's their energy. They are very confused about it until they're not. Until they do this inner work and this shadow work, looking at themselves. Because I think that you reflect a lot of what they may see in you. They realize that, well, you don't see that unless it's within you too. And I think that you've encouraged them too to believe in themselves and to believe in new beginnings and to focus on the positives. And that actually brings a lot of clarity into their life. So I do think that this requires strength and temperance, okay? This requires bravery and courage, but I also think this will strengthen the relationship because they'll see you're exactly who you said you were. And you did exactly what you said you would. And that even though it was hard to kind of put an ultimatum on this or a timeline on this, it brought things out of the dark and into the light. And this person does see you. Like it begins and ends with the world. You know, it begins and ends with, well, where to from here? Where would I be without you is kind of the message that's coming through there. That's beautiful. Wow, what a journey. Can we get some overall advice for pile number 2 in this connection, please? Okay, take a reality check. Yeah, that's what I feel like that is all about. Interesting. Never really got that from the 3 of Wands before. But it's also what's not on the cards. It's also what's beyond the cards. Full moon in Capricorn. So this is a reality check too in terms of finances, in terms of resilience. Full moon in Scorpio, breathe through the tension. Yeah, there are some things that are frustrating. It's kind of like beyond your control again. And reveal what needs to be seen. That's already happening. That's already happening. Okay. What would this person say to pile number 2 if they were very honest? What would this person say to pile number 2 if they were very honest? I can't stop thinking about you. Even if they're distracted temporarily, I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Exactly. Like it's absolutely turning the world upside down, but they're grateful for it at the end of the day. When they do the inner work, it's a scary thing. I feel like you've already done it. You're naturally empathic, intuitive. You can trust your judgment. I know I messed everything up. Yeah, this person's really hard on themselves about the timing of things and about how much maybe they've made you wait. And they also really feel the failure of what was before. And that's not to say that they still have feelings for that person, but they wish they had treated you better along the way. It could have just been handled better on their part. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile number 2. I hope this has been useful. Please always only take what resonates. If you would like more information on your specific situation and this does resonate in some way and you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. I would love to read for you. They're custom readings as well, so make sure you send me your question in the notes section at the checkout. But thank you so much for being here. Take really good care of yourselves. Take really good care of this. I love you guys and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Pile number 3, you chose the Modern Witch Tarot, and this is your reading. This is all about checking the pulse of the connection. Your feelings versus their feelings, actions, intentions, blockages, and advice. And I'll also pull some cards on what they would say to you if they actually had the courage to. A little bit of a love update here. Okay, tap me into the energy of pile number 3, please, Spirit. I feel like these cards need a good shuffle. I feel like you also need to set an intention for this. I was going to say reading, but it feels like for this relationship. This feels like something that maybe isn't already concrete. That feels like a wish. Let's see what comes out. All right. Can we get a card for the overall energy of this connection, please, Spirit? Just one card for the overall energy of this connection between pile number 3 and their person. Justice in the reverse. Interesting. Okay, let's start off with your person's feelings. Pile number 3's person's feelings towards pile number 3. Their feelings. Their feelings towards pile number 3. The Tower, the Magician in reverse, and the Hangman. 3 major arcana straight off the bat. Spirit, too many cards. What's going on here? Their actions. I'm actually going to shuffle that again. I don't normally do that. You guys probably... I'm going to take that. Their actions. Yeah. Okay. I haven't even asked the question. Your feelings. Your actions. Your actions towards this person. Wow, this is very interesting. Blockages. Okay, so I take that in the reverse position because it's a blockage. Outcome, overall outcome. Overall advice, I want to say. 9 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the World. Computer says yes. Okay, okay, okay. Let's dive in. Okay, the overall feeling, the overall energy of this connection at the moment is this sense of something feels like it hasn't been cleared. Something feels like it hasn't had its day in court is what I want to say. And it could literally be a legal matter. I feel like this has actually come up for every single group. What is going on in the collective? But I think for you, it feels a little external, but let's clarify. And I just feel like there's a thing that it's like something, it feels like something isn't yet like set in stone, agreed upon, like the gavel coming down. It's like, no, this isn't like, and if something is just, it is right. If it's in reverse, it's not right. It's not the right time is what I want to say, but let's clarify. We also have for this person's feelings, the Tower, the Magician in reverse, and the Hangman. It looks like because there's been some extreme disruptions in this person's life, or they're feeling that about you, that you maybe have lost your spark and that you're waiting for things to get better, for things to rebuild. You're waiting for, I want to say like, it's almost like waiting for a removalist or waiting for the concreters to pour the new slab, but it's still raining, you know, or what it feels like is like smoke and ash. I'm seeing volcanic ash, which is interesting because there's a lot of volcanic activity going on in the world right now. I just feel like they're looking at you as like in a pause state, not the right time. They're also, their actions towards you are wanting to take you away from this chaos and move you towards calmer waters. Like, I feel like that's them rowing this boat with you as a passenger, as a, I want to say, protected passenger. They're possibly seeing you as a little bit defeated. You're seeing this person as a wish come true, as blissful family, happy, okay, this is someone I could spend the rest of my life with. And I feel that your actions towards this person are to not, I just heard not repeat a pattern and not bring this person down with perhaps some of the ish that you've got going on. With the Devil in reverse, it's like I don't want to get this person tied up in any of the BS that I'm dealing with. Any of this that I'm dealing with. What have you guys been through? A lot, because there's a whole chapter at closing here. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, well, it was upright, but I read it in reverse as a blockage position. This feels like something that, it feels like something that the stability isn't there. Right? If the tower and the building has collapsed, so to speak, in terms of your life or someone else's life, and perhaps it's very, very physical, as in if something like major has happened and you don't have a home to call your own anymore or something like that, sending you so much love, it's feeling like I'm not in a stable enough position, but that's what's threatening this connection, is that instead of what would be a beautiful counterpart to blissful happiness and emotional fulfillment would be, okay, we also have the financial backing to live that kind of life and really enjoy ourselves. It does feel like that could also get in the way, that money could get in the way, that family could even get in the way, a legacy could get in the way here. I just heard family name could get in the way, or could be something that can hold this connection back, or could come up as a blockage. In your advice over here, this chapter is ending and I feel like it's putting you on a bit of a pedestal. I feel like this person in the middle here with infinite potential to start new chapters, because what have I got to lose is you. The King of Swords in reverse, also at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, a new opportunity, a new key, a new fresh start. Okay, a new job potentially coming through. Something that gives back to you equally as you give to it. But the King of Swords in reverse is kind of saying it's time to thaw out. It's time to soften a little bit and stop getting up in your head and almost allowing other people to help you, right? Because the Six of Pentacles is often very generous, and this looks like a gift. So it's, and I'm recording this just before Christmas, so it's an essence of like perhaps accepting help and coming into this position where it's like, well, what else have I got to lose? I've just got to soften my heart, open up to helpful people. You know, I'm going to start afresh. I've got a lot to learn here. I've got a lot of growing to do. I'm starting from ground up, but I am committed to the journey. And I think that this person feels a little bit committed to you, and things might speed up. A lot of good news coming in, like intuition improving, balance and harmony coming up big time. With the Six of Cups, it's like, let's create memories. Maybe let's have children. Let's stay put. Let's ground ourselves. With the Chariot in reverse, let's ground ourselves. The Nine of Cups talks about independent, so it does talk about kind of solo energy. So focusing on yourself and focusing on starting this new chapter, but also putting yourself first can sometimes mean accepting help, right? And saying like, do you know what? Yeah, how much worse can it get? I think you're someone who's always wanted to be like, or has been in relationships, either the breadwinner or been the one who brings the most to the table. Whether you had the riches to do so or not, it's like you energetically brought the most to the table in terms of the effort you would do, and you would help someone in their business or their career, and you would cook and clean, and you'd do the most. I think that you're realizing that wish fulfillment, there's a strange like silver lining to all of this energy that feels up in the air or unfinished or not the right time, needs to settle, needs to be justified, needs to be set right. And you feel stubborn about, well, now I get to create a life, or co-create even a life that makes me feel good. I'm going to do what's best for me now. Let's start clarifying. Can you clarify the Justice in reverse as the overall energy of this connection? Breakthrough energy with the Ace of Swords. Someone, like, it feels like both of you are up in your head about this, and like, yeah, justice, clarifying the Justice card, this time in the upright. When this is all over, when all is said and done, when the signatures have been signed, then I will be able to see clearly. But for the time being, I can only focus on this, is kind of what this is saying, because there's deep emotions here, but I can't face them yet because I have to kind of have the blindfold on to get through this mentally. Like, there's a lot of mental energy here with the Ace of Swords and Two of Swords. It's kind of like, I'm in denial about love at the moment because I just need to get this done. And what is in the dark will come to the light. Eventually this Justice turns upright and it feels like something's balanced, okay? And then I can start taking a look at my emotions. Then I can start the healing process. But for now, I just need to get through. It's like, I just need to survive before I start thriving. And I think your person understands this because that's a shared energy of this connection. Tell me about this person's feelings for pile number 3. The Tower, the Hangman, the Magician in reverse is clarified by the Three of Cups. This person just wants to be lighthearted with you for the time being. Maybe just, you know, is a friend of a friend. Maybe they're in your friend group and you know they have feelings for you. And perhaps you have feelings for them, but it's like, it's okay. We can turn our backs on all of this and just focus on having a good time. This is my birthday party card, engagement party card. You know, they see you as maybe needing just some friendship at the moment. They also seem to want to be taking care of you. They'd love to be able to rebuild with you. In a way, they're seeing an opportunity here with you. Clarify the Magician in reverse for their feelings for pile number 3. Clarify the Magician in reverse. They want to make you feel good again. Like, they want to remind you that something's going to be so much better. Yeah, the Five of Cups. I see that they see that you're disappointed, that you're sad, that you're not entirely able to see the cup that is still available. And it's one cup in this that's actually full. Usually there's 2 cups. There's 1 cup here where it's saying, look, this person really wants you to They understand that you're not feeling your magic, not feeling your sparkle is what I want to say. And that everything's just going down the gurgler. How many more tears can I cry kind of energy. But they're also saying, like, there is still a cup here and I'm going to hold on to it for you because it's mine and I want to give it to you. It's a cup of love. That's their feelings. They're pretty strong feelings, but I see that they've been very compassionate towards you. They may even relate with the Tower energy. Tell me about the Tower energy, though, just to clarify their feelings towards pile number 3. I just want to make sure I'm not jumping to conclusions. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. It's like this person feels like there is work to do in rebuilding this, but they are dedicated to it. They're dedicated so much to it that they would spend the next 10 years making sure that this isn't a blockage, that money never has to be a problem for you again, come into your sphere of concern again. And they feel that if you're busy working, they do completely understand because it's the right thing to do, right? It's this relationship that isn't the right time, but it's the right time to focus on the matter at hand. Tell me more about their actions towards pile number 3 with the 6 of Swords. Clarify the 6 of Swords. Clarify the 6 of Swords. I just saw strength. They want to be your source of strength. I also saw the Ace of Cups flip over. And I also saw, what was that other energy I just saw a minute ago? 6 of Pentacles. Again, the gift energy coming through that we saw at the bottom of the deck in this one. So it's like they want to offer you their heart. They want to offer you a gift. They want to make it now, but they know it's not the right time because they kept flipping back in. Okay. Oh, and the World as well. That's your overall advice. When this chapter closes, this person really wants to take more actions than just putting you in the boat and taking you to a calm spot. I feel like you want to get some mountain air or something like that. It's like get off the rapids, you know, like you're being tossed around in a little boat. It's almost like giving surf lifesaver. Tell me about their actions. 6 of Swords. Clarify their actions. Hierophant. They just want to be there as a guiding light so that you can see the light. They're kind of wanting to be like someone who is positive and happy, and they want to help you transcend the darkness that feels like it's maybe surrounding you or engulfing you at the moment. They're trying not to be too they're trying not to be like they're committed to this. Of course, this is showing up as strong commitment. The 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant is like higher level learning. This is testing this person's it's testing this person's resolve to not rush towards you, offer you a cup of love. They're like coming correct because they completely understand what's going on for you. So I feel like this person is going to be very healing, very patient. You know, if you want a listening ear, they're there for that. You know, if you need advice, they're there for that. They just want to be very helpful until they can sense that they're ready to climb these steps with you, okay? And that's when they'll be like, okay, at the top of this step, I have a key. I have this gift. I have this offer. I have my cup. Will you take it all? Anything else about the Hierophant? Anything else about the 6 of Swords and the Hierophant? They're seeing this through. Clarify. The 7 of Swords, and I feel like they're in a way they're being very truthful with you. They're being very truthful about things that if you're struggling to understand your shadow and the parts that perhaps you played in this, or they're being very truthful about the facts here because there's no point in pushing dark and heavy things under the rug so it comes up later. They're very open to clear and honest communication to make you feel safe. This person is not sneaking around. That's their actions. They're not sneaking around and they're not holding back. Like if you were to ask them, are you actually interested in me? They will tell you 100% I'm committed to this. I'd actually like to marry you. Like it's that kind of energy. They're not sneaking around. I love this. Okay, clarify. Wow. Clarify your feelings towards this person. You would like to be in that boat. Thank you very much. Six of Swords, Six of Swords. You would like to be in that boat because you feel like it's your destiny. This person, this calm. I can't wait to have this calm oasis. Get me out of this storm. Like I said, rapids. Look, that Six of Swords looks quite calm and lovely, like a little rowboat. And this one looks like a stormy sea of mental anguish. So this is a very welcome person in your life at the moment. You're very grateful for this person. Clarify the Devil in reverse as your actions, as pile number 3's actions towards their person. Pile number 3's actions. Knight of Wands. You're very attracted to this person. Two of Wands underneath. Just wanted to pop out and say hi. If you had the chance, you would move towards this person faster than the situation is currently allowing, but you are trying to not mess things up. You guys are very much mirrored. You're trying not to mess things up. So although you've got a lot of passion for this person, you're possibly feeling very fiery towards them. You want to let your hair down. You want a night of passion with this person. You're also kind of saying, well, hang on, I want to do things properly. I don't want to become like anxiously attached to this person. I don't want to, you know, go out and have a night of drinking and then be intimate with this person. I kind of want it to be special. Ace of Wands, yeah, you've got connection intimately on the mind with this person. Like your actions, you want to fire things up because you need comfort. I understand that. Like you want that kind of close comfort. You want to be held. And I think that's as maybe as far as it goes, that you just hold each other and be close to each other. And that fans the flames enough without going into territory that could be destructive or that could really waylay this situation even more. You know, delay this situation and make it even more difficult for you. High Priestess. She's coming up in a blockage position. So yeah, it's taking all of your intuition to trust that this is worth waiting for. It is worth doing properly. Wow. I also think that you understand that you catch feelings through intimate actions quite quickly. It deepens your level of connection to someone, and that could get you into dangerous waters if you don't have a relationship. It's like, I want to have a relationship before I'm intimate with someone again, because I know that I catch deep spiritual feels for people and they imprint in my soul kind of energy, and that can be very destructive for me. Yeah, it's like anxious attachment style for you that you're trying to avoid. You're trying to level up, which is amazing considering what you seem to be going through. Or if it's this person going through, but they're seeing their actions or their feelings like really heavily weighing on you. However that needs to happen, but I'm just getting this energy for you of you're doing the most by pulling back and holding back at least, but you still want to be held. Yeah, Ace of Wands, but I still want to be held. I think that you guys, even in this 5D, in the dream state, you can just look at each other. You can just breathe each other in with your eyes closed even. But yeah, you dream of each other or you look in each other's eyes and you just know that the connection is really firing up. There's this beautiful like boiling point that the energy is getting to, that's going to make that moment even more special when you do actually connect. And if you have been intimate with this person, I just get the sense that your actions are very much about hold me close. I just heard tiny dancer. Anything else that we need to know? Yeah, because you are walking away from so much burden and responsibility right now. And you have to end that chapter. You have to end that painful chapter. You have to heal so that you can have, right, the 10 of Wands. And then after the 10 is put down, then a new beginning, Ace of Wands, a new beginning in love. You're doing the right thing here, I feel. This is really healthy. Talk to me about the blockage, the Ten of Pentacles. Talk to me about the potential blockage or the potential hiccups. Two of Cups, soulmate energy, equal reciprocity when it comes to emotional give and take between the two of you. Healthy partnership. Balance, duality. Could be culturally different too. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles, Two of Wands. The Two of Wands did slide out from underneath there as well. The twos are very much giving partnership, balance, duality. It's almost like where I go, I want you to go. It's possibly that you, depending on the outcome of this situation, depends on how much money you will have, depends on if you need to move to make money, but you want to go with each other. Like, it's like, well, if you go, I need to go with you, because we can't separate the two. And it feels like it's going to be a demand, not a choice of if you need to go or not. No wonder you're hanging in limbo. You're like, well, do I have to move? Do I have to do this? Death and rebirth. And Queen of Wands. The challenge is that the time it's taking for something to end and something new to begin, with some factors of money coming up and with factors of, I think it's going to test your connection, because it is such a big ask that you may be starting from scratch with no money, that you may be also needing to move at the same time. Like, that's a big ask. Like, would you be able to financially and physically help me? And maybe it's not you that would be financially worse off. It might be that this person isn't financially well off, because their feelings for you are the Ten of Pentacles. It's like they want to rise to your level too. Anything else about this potential blockage? The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's like, if you're getting a payout, perhaps the payout is so delayed that you'd have to borrow money from this person, and you wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, because you're an independent person and you wouldn't be able to... yeah, you're an independent person, and there's this energy of like, I have a plan and I have a strategy, but I still will need to do my healing. I still will need to... there may be distance between us. There may be, like, it could delay the coming together. I'll be free of one thing is kind of your energy. It's saying I'll be free of one thing and I'll be very happy about that, whatever this burden is up here. But then I have to like go within to find my new plan. I hope that resonates for someone out there, because it makes sense in my head. It's like that, of course, that makes sense, because that's real life. We can't just jump into another thing. And if we wanted to, we could, right? If we wanted to, we could. But if we want to do it right and come correct and build a solid new foundation and like mean what we say and say what we mean and be people of integrity and have our heart and our head and our purse all melding together to say, hey, this is us. We're coming together as two equals, two halves, two wholes is what I want to say. Two wholes to make a full heart. We don't want to come through with half-assed energy. But again, there's this energy of you may have to ask for help, and that could be really hard for you to do. So it could be a potential blockage, but I do feel like your emotional energy, the release, Nine of Cups, the release is coming through here. Oh my goodness, my life. You know, it's kind of giving that Nicole Kidman classic photo when she's divorced Tom Cruise and she's just like, oh, thank God I'm free. You know, leaving the Church of Scientology or something like that. All right, clarify the World and the Nine of Cups as overall advice for this connection. The Chariot. Look, if there's a move, it's a move in the right direction, and it does take two people who are balanced and who have looked at their shadow and done their inner healing, done their inner work, coming together because they value each other and they're coming with clear emotions. Wow. Clear emotions, emotional maturity, And then the connection can move forward from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. It's just taking some time to get the horses saddled up, right? To get both of you on, you're on the same page, but to get both of you on the same street so that you can take those streaks, take those moves. And again, it could be that you move, because the world can sometimes talk about like moving town, moving city, moving state, or moving country. I love this for you. Let's get some advice. Let's get some overall advice on this connection. Overall advice for pile number 3, please, Spirit. Overall advice. Talk less, feel more. So, yeah, sometimes it's like I'm done analyzing, overanalyzing, being up in my head. I don't want to talk about it. Can you just hold me? Help me soften. Help me soften. Help me go with the flow. Help me connect back to my heart space. When I heal that, I can heal everything. Take a reality check. Yeah, you're both being very realistic about this situation and about the things that need to get done in order to make this work. And you both feel quite determined to make this work with that Capricorn mountain goat energy of getting to the top of the mountain. Yeah, it's like getting some mountain air. Any more advice? Okay, that's a lot. Believe in your good luck, leave the past behind, think it through, and open up to change, okay? Think it through, I feel like, is this situation. Open up to the change that's coming up ahead. Okay, let's get what they would say to you if they had the chance. And I think that they will, right? Because this person feels like they're not backwards in coming forwards. This person feels like a person of integrity, okay? Take these cards with a grain of salt because sometimes they can be jarring, but I'll explain because the energy is different in this reading to what these... I wouldn't normally use this deck, but I've used it for every other pile. But for this, it just feels like this might be too harsh of a deck, but let's see. I know that I crossed the line with you. Okay, so if you have been intimate with this person, I think they feel terribly guilty about it because they're like, no, you need to heal. I know that we rushed into that. They are scared to cross any kind of line with you, to be honest. They just want to be there to support your magic and your healing and your growth and your survival and then your thrival through to the next chapter of your life. This person is actually coming across as a really good friend. Someone you can really trust. Speaking of trust, finding out the truth crushed me, okay? The fact that we can't be together right now because of what is going on here. You and I were too young. Yeah, there's obviously growth that's happening here. It doesn't necessarily need to mean like from childhood, from early teens, 20s or anything like that. It's like a maturity growth thing. You and I were too young to handle something like this, but that's why we're handling it before we make something of it. If you do know this person from, back in the day, let's say that, if they found out now that you're grown adults that you both had feelings for each other back then, they wish they had have acted on it then, and maybe they could have helped you avoid some of this stuff that's been going on for you or them or for both of you. Some of this justice stuff. It just feels like there's a lot of burden, responsibility exterior to this connection that is interfering. Okay? I don't react when people mention you. I feel like this might be a secret connection up until now. So that is what I have for you, pile number 3. I just want to send you the biggest hug. Get through whatever you're going through here. It feels like you've got a lot of positivity up ahead. And I also feel like you know that. You can trust this feeling that you have. You can trust that your dreams are worth, waiting for, but also worth co-creating with the right person at the right time. Divine timing is everything. And usually when things are delayed, it's because something better is forming for you. It's happening for you, not to you. I know it's overused, but it really is true. And this does feel like a really healthy connection. So I'm wishing you all the best. Happy healing. If you'd like more information on your specific situation, you can book a reading with me in the link in the description box. But thank you so much for being here. Let me know how it resonates. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.